Ferrari, one of the greatest names in Formula One. A team steeped in history, prestige, and tradition. But in 2025, this legacy is hanging by a thread. As expectations are shattered and frustration reaches a boiling point, fans are left with the question: is this the start of the decline, or the storm before the storm? Today, we analyze Ferrari's consistent woes, the crucial updates that will arrive in the coming races, and if Fred Vasseur's leadership can steer the prancing horse back to the top. Ferrari headed into the 2025 Formula One campaign with expectations running high. With expectations of being one of the leading challengers, it was thought the SF25 would finally have a go at Red Bull and Mercedes at the top of the grid. Fast forward to the Miami Grand Prix, however, and the reality is far from flattering. Not only did Ferrari not contend for a victory, but they couldn't even get near to beating a rejuvenated Williams team. The performance deficit has raised some serious eyebrows at the team headquarters in Maranello. There's increasing conviction within the paddock that we won't be seeing an improved SF25 anytime soon. Rather than discovering unequivocal answers, Ferrari is fighting to set a new agenda. But if they can't change the momentum soon enough, the ramifications for their 2025 season, and perhaps further afield, could be dire. Let's discuss what happened in Miami. Charles Leclerc didn't sugarcoat anything after the race. In a brutally frank debrief, he described how despite a nearly flawless lap, the SF25 just didn't have basic pace. "The car is struggling in every corner," Leclerc said. "It's not that we're specifically weak in one place. Unfortunately, even with everything going right, the best we could manage was P8. That's where we should have finished. It's disappointing." And he's correct. From slow-speed corners to fast sweepers, the Ferrari just isn't showing consistent performance. That's particularly galling for a team that once boasted of good tyre management and quick racecraft. In the meantime, the competition is moving forward. McLaren, in particular, has opened a noticeable gap. Their MCL39 isn't just fast over one lap, it's razor-sharp across all track types and conditions. And with Mercedes and Red Bull also bringing significant upgrades, Ferrari's challenge becomes even more daunting. Fred Vasseur, however, remains optimistic. In a recent interview, the team boss at Ferrari laid out the development roadmap over the coming few weeks. "We have a small step ready for Imola, and a bigger update coming for Barcelona," he said. "But it's not necessarily about bolting on bits, about finding a compromise with the car. Track suitability will also play a big role. Imola, with its medium-speed flow, should suit Ferrari better than the low-speed demands of Miami. Still, this is no guarantee. The car needs to be versatile, something McLaren has mastered and Ferrari is still chasing." Now let's talk about the bigger picture. With only one season remaining under the existing technical rules, Ferrari took a risk. They changed to a new concept car in the hope of unleashing hidden potential. It was a gamble, one that hasn't yet paid off. Fred Vasseur feels the move was essential. "There's still performance to be extracted from this regulation window," he said. "It would be a mistake not to pursue it." But was it really the correct decision? Even Lewis Hamilton had his say in Miami. Though he took 8th, ironically ahead of Leclerc, it was positive about the potential of his car underneath. "There's performance in this car," he said. "But we can't unlock it on a consistent basis. Since China, we've lost a step. We know it's there, we just need to cure what's keeping us behind." Hamilton isn't wrong. Ferrari's SF25 has promised much, but only in individual flashes. Over a race distance, the inability to adapt is costing them highly. He added, "We'll keep working on our processes. I look forward to fighting for a podium again, but we need to unlock that potential first." Back to Ferrari, and their Miami strategy raised a lot of eyebrows. In the final moments, the crew got into an argument about whether Leclerc should be exchanged with Hamilton. The outcome? Disarray, miscommunication, and lost tyre performance. Hamilton, exasperated, felt the decision arrived too late to be of any consequence. Fred Vasseur subsequently justified the decision. "It didn't take so long, just a lap and a half," he said. "We had to assess whether the doctor's effect would come into play. As soon as we were sure it wouldn't, we made the call." But by that time, the harm was done. The delay left Ferrari appearing indecisive, again revealing their inability to make split-second strategic decisions. This is symptomatic of a larger problem: Ferrari's volatility. Each race weekend is new, and the team is still in reactive mode. Progress will continue to be slow until they know the car's fundamental behaviors and put a consistent strategy in place. There is also increasing concern regarding leadership under Fred Vasseur. It seems former Ferrari engineer Luigi Mazzola recently made some comparisons to former team boss Mattia Binotto's methods by Vasseur. With Binotto, the approach was "we need to know," Mazzola explained. Now with Vasseur, it is "we need to look around." But they are looking for potential that isn't there. This shift in thinking may be costing Ferrari precious time. The drivers are becoming increasingly frustrated, and the team appears to be in circles. But hope remains, if Ferrari is able to get it right in the next set of races. Mercedes is introducing a significant upgrade to Imola. Red Bull are planning updates, and McLaren will not be sitting idle. If Ferrari do upgrade as planned, they can get back into contention. If not, they could fall even further behind. The next few weeks are critical. Both Leclerc and Hamilton remain committed. They believe the car has untapped performance. It just needs to be unlocked through smart development and execution. But execution has never been Ferrari's strong suit in recent years. If they are to save this season, it all has to fall into place, fast. The news from Imola and Barcelona might make or break their whole campaign. Get it wrong there, and Ferrari might need to write off 2025 as another lost chance. The world of Formula One is waiting. The fans are holding their breath. And the pressure is building. Will Ferrari step up to the plate, or crumble under the weight of their own history? So, what are your thoughts? Has Ferrari finally made a calamitous mistake over their 2025 development direction? Or is this merely one step in an extended journey upwards? Let us know your opinion in the comments below. And remember to like and subscribe for additional detailed F1 analysis. And while you're at it, watch the video on your screen right now. It goes in depth on the newest McLaren updates and how they're redefining the grid. Until next time, stay fast, stay curious, and keep racing forward.